Hey, it's Amber from a Foxgloves Handiwork, and I'm super excited to share with you this project. I have wanted to build a pathway and a patio in my backyard, and so I just decided to start with this pathway that the previous owners had just put some pavers, and so I wanted to be a glorified pathway, but I didn't want to just do any old brand new stuff. You know me, I wanted some reused salvage. So I did some research on salvage bricks and found this company, Historic Stone Company. And they do contracts with the cities. So whenever there's a major construction, they take the rubble essentially. And so there's old brick, they have old cobblestone, old architectural features, and so that was just super exciting to find. They had a big mound that you could dig through for bricks, and that was a cheaper price since you were digging them for yourself. However, the bricks that I wanted, they're called Johnson Street bricks. They were kind of red, which I liked that they were more red. They were like at the bottom of the big pile, and so I opted to go for the bricks that had been pre-picked, pre-sorted. So it was a little bit more per brick, but it was still worth it. So come along as we get those bricks. Based on the area of the pathway, we needed about 100 bricks. And so that's what you saw packed up. If this is something that you're interested in, definitely check the weight limit of your car and definitely be shy on that because bricks are heavy. So be smart, check it out first. And so we brought these bricks home, and the next step that I needed to do was dig out the space for the pathway. So after doing lots of research, and I will include the Home Depot YouTube video that I referenced quite a bit, I needed to dig at least 4 inches for the paver base, and then 1 inch for the sand, the leveling sand, and then the amount of the brick, the depth of the brick, which was about 3 inches. So that came out to being 8 inches deep. I had originally planned to make the pathway 3 feet deep or width, but then decided as I was laying out some of the brick, I wanted to go a little bit narrower. So you're gonna see me kind of measure that out, kind of experiment with some bricks. So let's get to it. So I got the pavers out, and the next step is to start digging. I was trying out different brick patterns here. I think this is the style that I'm gonna go with. Ooh, there's my shadow. So I've been digging all in here. I'll need to remove those bricks and dig. There's the paver base. I need to pick more of that up today. So I have to dig this down 8 inches to allow for the paver base, paver sand, and then the bricks themselves. So I've been digging, and so 8 inches is, yeah, so down here, can't really see that, can you? So here we have about 8 inches. So, another piece of pottery. Oh, so cool. So while digging, I found a lot of really cool artifacts. So here's some pottery. This has a little brown. We got some with red, some blue. Just discovered that one actually. I had found it this way. I flipped it over and look at that little blue. There's a lot of this red stuff. This one has the edge of a fence. And so this is like all glazed pottery. And then just some that's white. Just double checking because, oh, and I just love, like, you can see that crackling. There's a special name for it, I forget it, but found, oh, this is like the edge of a plate or some sort of something. That's really cool. See the scalloped edge of a pot or a crock. Thought that was really cool. Another edge of some sort of pottery something. And then lots of little glass shards, this was really cool. You actually saw me find that, which I did not intentionally place the camera there. That was just a perfect kind of coincidence. Oh, that's just a little bit of stone. There's another piece of glass with a lip, so part of a jar. And then this iron, or I don't know if it's iron, but it's metal. And I don't know what it would have been used for, but you can see the rust, and so pretty cool. Some really fun finds. I needed 9 cubic feet of this paver base, and each one of these bags is only half a cubic foot. So I needed 18 bags. I'd gotten 6 one day, and then I think I'm getting 12 here. Whew, that was some heavy lifting. So I just picked up 12 more bags of the paver base. Whew, doing it yourself is a lot. It's hard work. I'm sweaty. But so now I should have 9 cubic feet. So 3 that we have at home, so that's 6 bags. 12 I bought in the car, so that's 6. 3 plus 6, 9. Math. Because each bag is only half a cubic foot. Cubic foot's a lot of material. So got that. Gonna slowly drive home. Luckily I live nearby, or the Menards is close to where I live. So slow and steady. It's just me in the car. I think I should be okay. But I'm gonna take it easy. So my hole is now 8 inches deep after lots of digging and sweating. But so I'm going to put in the paver base. That has to be 4 inches depth-wise, and I'm going to use the pounder tool to kind of make it level. So I have the leveling sand down and I have to figure out the best way to level it. I'm not going to use what they use in the videos because I don't need to be perfectly straight, but somewhat straight or flat. So now I have it all leveled. I just used my finger to kind of estimate that it's 1 inch. So about there. So I think we're good. So now I get to start the fun part of laying the brick. Sweat is getting into my eyes, makes it hard to open them, but I'm really excited. I've worked really hard, I've been really determined. But I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So today we are cutting these bricks, these ones. Well, we're cutting the bricks into half, and those are going to be the borders on either side going around. So the curve of the brick pathway was probably the trickiest part because I wanted the lines of the brick to keep going straight. I didn't want it to be like go like that. I want it to be smooth. And so we ended up just cutting some of the bricks like 3/4 to get that seamless curve. The next step is to put dirt in between the stones or bricks. And so all the leftover dirt that was displaced from digging the pathway, I used to just kind of rub into the cracks. I think it's going to take some time for the dirt to kind of settle in, but the dream is to have moss growing out of it. you so much for joining me as I made my first DIY brick pathway. I learned a lot. I'm so proud of the hard work that I put into it. I also love knowing that these bricks are getting a new life, and I just get to make my backyard a place of my sanctuary, my cottage-y backyard. Let me know if I should keep going with this brick walkway. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but it was a lot of work, so let me know what you think. And also, what are your favorite kind of cottage-y flowers? Because I want to put flowers and greens around this walkway so it's not just the grass. Let me know down in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe so you can see other videos and content that I make. I'm all about reusing what you have, finding second home for objects, and finding simplicity and slowing down, using our hands to make and create stuff. So thank you again. Take care.
Oh, this one's stuck. Ugh.